Good evening.
Good evening.
How you doing?
I'm good. I'm good. I'm blessed.
You're blessed.
Yes.
Pleased to meet you. This is my first time meeting this young lady. I probably met her about 10 minutes ago. Um,
It was a wild experience.
okay. and never met her before. First time. I didn't do any research on her. I don't know anything about you, but I've heard a lot about you. Right
Okay.
now, you're moving mountains out there. I've heard a lot about you. Ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls all over the world, I'd like to introduce you to Miss.
Yui Flores. Hi,
Hey,
guys.
Miss Yui. How are you? You great today?
Yes, I'm good. I'm good. I had a show yesterday. It
Yeah.
was phenomenal because I was so stuck in my head about how am I going to execute this, and I did everything and more than what I thought of performance wise. So I was like, okay, so from here on out, we just gotta put more of that in motion.
That's great. You got footage?
I do have footage.
Well, yeah, I would love to see it.
Okay.
Congratulations. So you still turned up from last night?
I would say so. At least energy wise.
Yeah, I can tell.
Oh, my apologies. That's my phone. That's my phone.
We forgot to turn down our phones. So
it's all silent now.
I might have to do mine too. So tell me something about you. How did you get into the music industry? Into music, period.
That's a good question. So I've been singing since way before I knew what singing was. I think I was like a baby. So I think a better highlight or a better focus would be like what got me into recording.
Mm-hmm.
I used to write songs on acapella. I didn't really know too much about what it took to be an artist. I just knew that music particularly, I had a knack for writing. It started with a little bit of poetry. Poetry sucked. But when I put my melody behind it, okay, now we're talking.
Oh, yeah.
And then I started doing that. And one of the Thanksgiving I'm Puerto Rican. I don't know if you know this.
Boricua.
So when we throw a feast, everybody from the family is there. And in this particular occasion, it was, I had people flying in from Puerto Rico and, people coming from Miami and from Georgia. And we all got together. And I went outside just trying to get me some fresh air, and I started singing one of these a cappella songs. And I was like, how come you ain't famous yet? What you mean? You could easily be a billionaire. What are you doing?
You remember what song you sung?
I remember bits and pieces of.
It was a song that like a famous song, a popular song.
No. I mean, again, it's an a cappella song, so it's never been recorded. And so,
oh, it's one of yours.
Yeah, it was one of mine.
Oh, okay.
And so when I started singing and it gave me that feedback, that kind of, got my attention. And then shortly afterwards, I ended up linking up on social media with one of my longtime friends, also from Puerto Rico, which at that time he was in New York. And he started showing me the ways of being a recording artist. How do you go from getting into the studio to how do you get your music videos together? And things started to slowly but surely develop after that. I didn't know this. You guys are going to laugh. But my first time going to the studio, I didn't know you had to go with your own track and know what you're going to say. I didn't know none of that. I just thought you just present and then you come in and you come out with the track. I didn't know there was a lot more involved. And so that person who I met, his name is Sewell. He's actually rapping right now in Puerto Rico, doing really good. And, it was thanks to him and giving me, here, you can go to YouTube and listen to these and you can license and you can do all these other things. How do you get your original works and BPMs and all the other lingos that happens in the studio. I learned a lot.
Did you and him ever do a song together?
Yes, we did, actually.
Okay.
One of them is actually about to drop now in August.
Nice.
Yes.
What's the name of it?
This song is called Toxico. Toxic.
Toxico.
Mm-hmm.